name is Evadne B, and I'm rather keen on words, you see. Big ones and little ones, words in between. I love how they sound and just what they mean. From aardvark and admiral to zebra and zoo, herring and halibut and nitrogen too, splendiferous and squirrel, rancorous or Q. I get quite excited when I see what they can do. Oh, there you go, my dears. I love a nice poem, I do. And did you know that today is a rather special day for word lovers? It's the 208th birthday of the lovely Mr. Edward Lear. Mr. Lear wrote lots and lots of limericks that are very short and very funny poems. And this is one all about him. There once was a fellow named Lear who invented limericks, we hear. So now we converse in a humorous verse on Limerick Day, that's today, every year. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love that. That's so nice. So today my friend Monty the Dragon will be reading The Nose of Felicity Rose by Louise Roberts live. That's live, mind you, at 6:30 p.m. today, GMT. And hope to see you all there. Bye-bye, my lovelies. Bye-bye. Lights, camera, action. Ha-ha! It's that time again. Woohoo! Hooray for Hollywood. La 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 Hollywood. La 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 da dee ta 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 la da 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 la da da ya da 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 dee dee dee. Hooray for Hollywood. Hello, Peter. Oh, you're so punctual. Hi, viewers. Come join the fun. Come join the fun. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I love broadcast day. It's so exciting. Hi, Peter. And Richard. Woohoo! Oh, that's lovely. Amy over in Florida. Yay. Hi, Mila. Hi, Vincent. Oh, wow. All my friends. I'm feeling all glowy and warm inside. Although that could have been the soup I had about half an hour ago. I mean, it was like so hot. How are we all today? We all good? We all chilled out? On day... Oh, Archie. Archie's watching. She's in the other room. What? How are you doing that, Archie? Oh, I know. I'm such a handsome dragon. So guys and guys, just a quick one before we start. Hi, Linda. Oh, mwah, 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 mwah. So nice to see you. Just a quick one before we start. If any of you want to see this with your friends, then please, 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 there's a little button just down below me, and it says share. Now, if you press that button, it says watch party, and you can have your very own Wordle Durdle Ding Dong watch party. It will be amazing. It'll be a show like no other. Hooray for Hollywood. Oh, really excited today. And today we have one of our guest authors. We got Louise Roberts. We've done a couple of Louise's stories before, and they have been very popular. And there she is. She's watching. Hi, Louise. Oh, what an exciting day. So, a couple of shout-outs, and if anybody has any shout-outs, then please, please, please let me know, and I will say hello. Linz wants to tell Matt that she loves him. Oh my goodness, Linz. Matt, Linz loves you. Oh, what? How am I going to carry on? This is so lovely. I'm going to cry. I'm supposed to be happy. It's happy tears. It's happy tears, but it's tears. Hi, Rose. So romantic. Now, if we can get our first proposal, then we're cooking. So, a couple of shout-outs tonight. A big shout-out, of course, to Church. Hi, Church. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you very much. Second shout-out goes to Steve, who endeavored to get here tonight, and he is in Bournemouth. Is that how you say it? Bournemouth. You guys have got really weird sayings, like Leicester, Worcestershire. Oh, how you do it, I do not know. Even more difficult with a forked tongue. Anywho, so today is also, for those of you who did not know, International Nurses Day, which I think is very, very appropriate. So on Thursday, when we have our big clap, give a huge clap. Oh, Russell says he likes my sparkle effects. Oh, someone noticed. Big, huge clap to the nurses because they are doing a very, very good job. And I imagine they are very, very tired as well. So well done, nurses. We love you. Alrighty. So, I think it's time to get cracking with the story. And we got a special one from Louise. Who's watching? This is called The Tale of Felicity Rose. Peter says he's green with envy. I see what you did there, Peter. The Nose of Felicity Rose. Felicity Rose had quite a strange look. Her nose was always stuck in a book. Instead of her face, you saw just a corner. And when she finished the book, she picked up another. By reading all day and into the night, she avoided the chores, and her room was a sight. Such a studious girl, said her mother with pride. She doesn't fool me, said her brother aside. It's good that she reads. Leave her alone, said her father in his most serious tone. Take a leaf from her book and follow her lead. Your grades will improve when you sit down to read. That's a serious tone, by the way. Felicity smirked from behind her big book. She giggled so much that her hair ribbon shook. Why should she bother to tidy her room when her brother could sweep it all up with a broom? Now, Felicity Rose, always lost in her prose, had the prettiest, perkiest, loveliest nose. She held it close into the pages she read of mythical lands where the dwarfs feared to tread. The book was so full of wonderful tales of princes and, OMG, dragons with shiny gold scales. Oh. Of demons and trolls and bears in the wood, she raced through the pages as fast as she could. Felicity finally got to the end. She felt like the book had become a close friend. When she closed the last page, something odd happened. Her nose snapped off, and her face was quite flattened. Her nose was literally stuck in her book. It was lost in the pages, which she opened and shook. It didn't fall out. It had just disappeared. Felicity thought it was all a bit weird. There wasn't a horrible hole in her face. Between her eyes and her lips, there was simply a space. There was no blood at all or anything gory. Her nose was quite simply gone into the story. She flicked through each page in search of her nose, through pictures of ogres with fat, hairy toes. Their noses were bulbous, with red, broken veins. She didn't want those. They were ugly and plain. One ogre took pity when saw her blank face. The witch took your nose. It's such a disgrace. She didn't like her snout. It was long with a hook, so she went off with yours. She's a bit of a crook. Where will I find this gruesome old witch? Asked the girl who had felt quite a terrible itch. Right in the middle of her empty flat face, where there once was a nose, but now there's a space. Turn to page 9 and you'll find the old dear, riding her broom with her cat at the rear. Thank you, kind ogre, she said right away. I'll get back my nose without further delay. Ooh, it's getting exciting. So she turned to the page where she found the grim witch flying back on her broom to her house full of sticks. She soared into the roof made of skulls and old bones, then whooshed through the window right into her home. What Felicity saw on the very next page filled her whole heart with panic and rage. The witch was about to make an incision and cut off her beak with expert precision. There, on a plate, lay her sweet little nose, the one that belonged to Felicity Rose. The witch was intending to sew it in place on her wrinkled and hairy and warty old face. As the witch stood ready in front of the mirror, she said something that made Felicity shiver. When I have my new nose, what else shall I steal? Some nice rosy cheeks with a soft, silky feel. So she lifted her knife and started cutting her snout. Then she stopped as she heard Felicity shout. The girl dipped her fingers right into the picture and snatched back her nose from the hideous creature. Hi from Texas. Woo! Hello from Texas. Give me that back, the old witch spat with rage. No, said the girl, it suits someone my age. She went there. As the witch shook her fist, preparing to fight, the girl shut her book and held it quite tight. Then she lowered her book, her nose safely in place. Her mum said, it's so nice to see your whole face. If you finish your book, if it isn't a bother, give it to your less studious brother. Felicity Rose passed her book to the boy, saying, while you read that, I'll pick up your toy, or anything else that you want put away. Oh, I shall help Mum while you read all day. Thanks, said the boy as he snatched at her book. Any good pictures? Let's take a look. He read in a chair as she did all the chores, as he dusted the table and swept all the floors. As Felicity worked, she watched her young brother, his face quite concealed by the colorful cover. What would happen, she thought, when he got to page 9 and the witch saw his face, so cute and so fine. Oh my golly, I love Felicity Rose. She is so full of sass. I mean, like, totally full of sass. Oh, what a great story. Well done, Louise. Everybody, hope you've enjoyed yourself. Good night, sleep tight, and we hope the bed bugs or the witches in your books do not bite. We'll see you all tomorrow. Lots of love from me. Good night. Hooray for Hollywood.